Check, check. Ready. Steady. Him
and her. Where
Shama.
is her?
In our nails them.
Then friend you come out here. What a way you go when I do that one Dalmatian. Funny nails them. Angle.
I'm still happy. I'm overjoyed.
I know. Congratulations again.
All right. And the past, I'm still.
Where am I go?
Tell you.
Where am I go?
Your alma mater.
YC?
Yeah.
Best school in the world, you know?
Big up all of the good mother them.
Yeah.
And the father them, don't forget
and
them.
the father them, big up the parents.
The support, and the village, the community.
Yeah.
It was great. Time, me a ball, and everybody are coming.
Yeah, ball up a yard.
Everywhere. I mean, she had to
upstairs.
Anybody
around on social media?
Extra.
I say all the time, me a ball and me afraid, but.
Shamar, scream out, you couldn't hear from over.
In pull through.
Yeah, man. Bright boy from.
Welcome to him and her.
Yeah.
I'm Tristan Wilson.
I'm Shamara Preston.
I'm Rankelia.
And I'm DJ Collision.
If you're just joining us, remember to follow us on all our platforms. On Instagram at RFM Official. On Facebook at RFM. On X, Ari_FM. On TikTok, RFM 107s. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And that's at RFM Jam. And we're live there as well.
No, me I look and me see I look away. I say, what the Markelia? When me I look at the TV, me see her look away. I say, what the Markelia? So me have to look around.
Oh, good man.
All right, but the numbers to call are 974-5051, 974-5043, 974-5079, and the 618-0352.
And we have a topic here tonight. I'm ready, Shamar.
The man go on himself.
After a breakup, should a person maintain a relationship with their stepchildren?
Collision say.
Say no.
Say.
Serious.
It depends.
Collision make a say.
How long was the
relationship, right?
That's the question.
Yeah. Some people can build some bond over time with some kids. We have some of my friend, them children, I feel like I'm my baby them, me I say, and I'm not a step parent. So imagine if we can build that bond out of, relationship versus inside a relationship. So it depends on years.
It depends for more than that too, because why me and you left?
Yeah.
And if you're angry.
True.
Yeah. If me and you left on a bad term, you know go on if you do the opinion.
Me just love how you're real and you're raw, you say it.
Yeah.
And I truth. Like, me not sense to sugarcoat it because the true feelings are real.
Yeah.
You understand? So, me not sense
Why,
to say,
Fred?
boy,
We're proud of you.
yeah, him just real and
Proud of
raw.
you and the
Say
little
it.
petty
If me
news.
and you, we not end on good terms, even though there's a children are children. Just like how me no want to do their family member, me not necessarily must want to do their people.
But if I see a road, me nah go. You know what I say?
Children are innocent. And
Yeah.
then, not only that, for me, because I'm a stepmother, so I understand. But if me and you left, and all your pitney did bad breed, me not business with your pitney.
I'm not telling a lie. I don't do their pitney, I don't do their mother, your auntie, your uncle. Only nothing but I call me back.
But if
If
see a road,
because most
That's
breakups, and let's be real, them not end on a good note. You understand? People not left amicably at all.
Especially if we left bad.
Yeah, especially if you do me dirty.
Yeah.
Me I cut off everybody.
Yeah.
I see me I take up myself I turn stepfather, I mind Pitney and I mind you and me.
I'm not a stepmother,
maintain
so,
a
you know.
relationship.
I mean, yeah, like-
And then
how we are going to maintain a relationship with the child without speaking to the mother.
parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have a friend right now, right? She's co-parenting with her ex. The child's dad wasn't in the life of the child, none at all. So she and this guy, they started on and off, whatever, but the child have a bond with this man. So this man is the quote-unquote father for her daughter. And they're co-parenting, a graduation, every single thing. She
And that
works.
works
So he's
She
not
work
the biological
overseas? No, he's
father.
not.
Okay.
How old
And
is
they're
the child?
they're no longer together.
How old is the child?
11 or 12. No, about 12, yeah.
That worked for them. So me
It
understand.
works.
Yeah.
And he's so supportive. When she's not here, he does daddy
So
duties, all of that.
he was
And
in
he
the
have
child.
kids himself.
He was in the girl's life from she was young.
How young?
Like, probably, all right, he was with the mom before she had a kid. They broke
Broke up.
up for a long time. She have a kid, then they started talking when the child is about 5 or 6.
Oh.
And then how much years after that them break up?
Long time now.
Because
So,
if the child is 11, 12.
Yeah.
All,
Them little time now.
yeah, so how long now
Them break up
up?
probably about a year ago.
Oh, then that fresh.
I'm man pitney that man.
Yeah, that fresh.
I'm kid.
Yeah, that fairly
Oh, good
new.
bond time.
Yeah.
That fairly new. But in most cases too, I have to look on a whole heap of
But
things because you in our relationship, me and you, we did there and we left. And you're in a new relationship. Your new partner not necessarily gonna want me around your pitney, you know. You
Yeah.
understand? So you have to consider a lot of things. And then my new partner also may have an issue with me going there. Because I'm going to say, boy, but I know for your pitney. So
Yeah.
why you not let go that part there? Because that's some of we issue too. We not let go with past.
But would you be okay with the person coming to see your child or still having a relationship with your child? What if they had a bond? Would you be okay?
All right, just in the case of your friend, let us say my child is, for example, 3. I'm going to start a relationship with you. I'm a child I know 11, 13. Yeah, 11, 12, 13, them age there. And we just break up a year ago. Naturally, it's going to be fine because you literally grew
But
the
even if you have a
child.
new man?
Yeah, but the new man, and it's hard to say him if you understand, but me think he maybe
Hey,
will
woman.
get it. He maybe will get it.
I feel
Yeah.
understand is a
No,
stretch.
that's
though,
why I say me
friend.
nah say I feel understand, but me I
Yeah.
say maybe we get it. We say this man raised the child. You understand?
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
so
also-
because it's a very sticky situation, you know. Because again, if you're in a one new relationship, the old person may cause issues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And a
depends
lot of
how
time
old the
people-
child be too, cause what if I want grown, like an
adult
adolescent or
or a
you know,
teenager?
yeah, or a teenager. Yeah, I say like me not have to talk to you in order to talk to the child.
yeah.
But the topic said maintain a relationship, so that sound ongoing. I mean,
Yeah.
but I don't know bad vibes to me. But I don't like I go pay a school fee. You know what I'm saying? Not so serious, but I don't know bad vibes. Like,
But what if you can afford to pay
despite
the
if
school
we-
fee? What if you
Of
used to pay the
course.
school fee?
You're
You
not
don't
going
know
to
about
just
that
abruptly
part.
Almost
stop.
obligated for
don't
continue.
really know
You're not
But
obligated,
what
but
if you decide
really
say,
know.
all right, then me still want to do this because through this me normally do. Me no want to stop it. But then how does
because
your-
maybe you're like the dad
As me
to
say-
the
no,
child.
I think that's
Boy,
doing too
it-
much. But I step back
It
look
depends.
a bit.
It depends on what woman do me. You know what I mean?
I want it.
That's me there.
you're bitter.
Depends when they break up
This
with
guy
you.
be-
Yeah, it depends
Depends on
because
breakup.
suppose you know.
She cheat by you. What
yeah.
she cheat by you? Make her new man take care of it.
Yeah, man. Then if I
But
Prince
suppose she cheat
Charming,
by
you
and
look,
the new man not have it.
then
And
you
then
never know that when
yeah,
you cheat. You never know that when you cheat. A
Hey.
Prince Charming you look for.
Hey.
Prince Charming you get.
What
So
is wrong with you?
you have to make him start out that.
Hey,
Yeah, friend. Yeah,
Then
friend.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you after what the other way. You have to stop it.
No,
No,
but
but
like
that's
it
true.
him.
No,
Me not
it's
tell a
true.
lie.
That's true, man.
The emancipation of collision. Me like
true.
it. Friend, freedom. Me like it.
Yeah.
Somebody
But yeah.
on YouTube says, suppose the step parent grow the child from baby stage until adulthood, the same house and treated them as their own. There would be a bond.
Yeah.
Somebody said 3.1 again, Mr. Nice, accident collision are going tonight. Stacy says, I would be nice to the child if that child had manners, but every other law done with. Sometimes the mother-in-law good, but she will always back her son. So, like she said, she not got the yard.
Like she don't know the mother-in-law too. That she basically I say.
She said,
Somebody on YouTube
tell
said,
you.
"What if the stepkids are the reason?" I guess the man said, "What if the stepkids are the reason for the breakup?"
Well,
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
whole nother
'Cause,
thing what we need to talk about because
Then they can't maintain a relationship. Then
no, but sometimes them no mind having you as a parent, but they don't want you and them parent together. That's something that easy. You know?
that's true.
Them
No,
no
man, I-
mind- them
But
no- them
honestly, me can't see myself a day with somebody with them pitney hate me do, you know. Like me not really
I
want
don't,
children.
and then
Me don't know.
I don't
Can't
think
me
I would
know
have
that.
hate, you know. I
Or you
wouldn't
know
say
like me.
hate.
resentment.
Probably would I say no understand.
No,
some people just see and not like you.
No, them just not
Somebody-
understand.
my-
Because
Alright,
yeah,
their feelings.
impede pan for them relationship.
And are especially if they're used to seeing their parents together and them a teenager now and is your father have a
Just
new
not
girlfriend.
Me,
You know,
me, I wanna
like
get
that's
bitter
that's
pitney there.
different.
Me, I got bitter. I just the truth.
What you mean?
Me no know. Me not gonna get
Explain to
me
me.
probably not approach it with like heavy resentment, but me not want to talk to you.
But
Like,
what
me
if-
gonna be
but you not think-
respectful, but
But you
know
don't think
what
your
I
parents
mean?
allowed for
So what
They
you
have
say?
fun
yeah, but
outside.
maybe it depends.
So
People
Marquita,
want to
you're
live people
basically
life for
saying-
them.
No, it
Yeah.
You
depends.
can't live your mother or your father
No,
life.
yeah,
for
it's
your
not
you
mother
about
want
or your
your
living
parents
my
to be happy.
parents' life. It's about a lot of things. So it's not literal. It's not so black and white. It can be a case where, as we just say, you grow up and you see your parents them like this, and if you see your mommy get a new man or your father get a new woman, you not feel a look weird.
No.
Nah.
But
especially
Everybody
if
different.
especially if your parents are going through like them go through a bad divorce or then just really you think said oh God they work hard they think they deserve to be happy
Yeah.
or if at least have some form of
I true
companion.
she grew up with both parents.
I know. I guess
so maybe that's
as we
why.
say,
But then me not know like your mother deserve happiness, your father deserve
course.
happiness.
Yeah,
I think it's a
and-
black and white.
yeah, me no mind you have one little man, but we just have to know who. You
Somebody
understand?
else said,
we'll tell him straight.
Yeah, like you
or,
just have
or
to
tell
take
her
care of her.
straight. Listen,
You have to
my
take
ma- ma-
yeah.
take care
Yeah.
of my mother, I mean fine, or take care of
I
my
think you're not
father.
gonna say other F word, Fight. Like
Yeah, that too. I take care of
Yeah.
my father, cause
yeah. But me not go upset. Only way me go upset is if me see this new person come in and I treat my mother bad.
yeah.
Yeah, like
you
once
have
I
to
treat
look
my
on
mother
the
bad,
part
Yes, if
too.
you are
You
gonna
have
treat
to
me
look on
like-
the part
then-
too.
me
but
go-
sometimes
Yeah,
I put it in no crosses though,
And
because that's a thing.
sometimes the person in the relationship
You
don't
can't
see
see it. And as a child, like there are certain things where you look at intuition or you look at thing like you tell us that they know so the brother your crosses.
And then you have to look
And
on
then it turn out to be crosses, it's true.
but you have to
alright,
look
you
on
see?
it to say boys naturalistic with them mothers,
Yeah.
girls naturalistic with them fathers. So if a
If it-
girl
a
see a
daughter,
next girl come in, a psychology,
Like,
Shamara.
I
that's
grew up
rough.
in a step parent house. Me grew up with a stepfather because my father died when I was young. And when me did young, me did resent my stepfather because me did have people in my ears that say, step this, step that. But now that I'm an adult, me respect him, me love him. You understand? Me love my
I
stepfather
don't know if I become
dearly because
did young.
me understand.
But me never
say,
understand,
Yeah, understand certain
Yeah.
things. But when me get older, me understand. Me look for my stepfather and me say, him a part of why I am who I am.
Yeah.
You understand? Him keep me grounded. Me think my stepfather was the disciplinarian in the house. Me see him set certain trend. You understand certain things and now me look upon him and me love him.
My stepfather was a monster. So for me, like I am always grateful. No, it's true.
That's
So
the truth,
no,
yeah,
it's the
man.
truth. My stepfather
That's
was
your
an
truth,
absolute
yeah.
monster. Like I've seen my mother be the woman in that brother life and miss what happened. So
Yeah.
for me, I am very, especially dating somebody who has children and all of that. I'm always very picky when it comes on to what kind of conversations we have, what kind of conversation you have with your kids before meeting me. All of them something there because me no want to be a monster and nobody
Nobody
in
like-
life.
I'm
Yeah.
glad to you
Yeah.
raised the angle earlier, Shamara, when you say like it depends how the person, like if they want disrespect the mother and stuff, because that's why I say it's a black and white. So it's not to say that I don't want to see either of my parents happy. It's just that some man and some woman can give out some energy where if I feel like even though you're with my father or my mother, if you do too much or certain attitudes or certain energy you bring around, it
But
just
sometimes,
it's just
alright,
repulsive to me.
Even being a step parent right now, sometimes you feel like intimidated by the kids because you can feel like say, oh, you don't want to mess up. You want the kids to like
Yeah.
you too. I know. So well then you're not really mean bad. Like you're just here to
That's
love
if you
their
go with
mom
good
or their dad.
intentions.
Yeah. Me
Yeah.
not talk about good
But
intention. People
naturally,
not
you
talk
go
about
take up
crosses.
somebody
People.
you think the person has
Yeah.
good intentions for you.
No,
But
I'm
if me
Why,
not lie,
Marquita?
if me meet you and your
Me
child
sorry for your
resent me,
parents.
No.
Your parents together, friend?
No, and yeah,
Yeah.
I don't say
Oh.
personal, but
Yeah.
I'm just I say them
that's
things
why.
there, like parenting and just parenting overall, so black and white. It has different facets to it. You know what I say? Some people take things more deeper because, probably what them go through versus me just want to see mommy and daddy happy separately, Yeah.
if me meet you though and you have a child and your child not no manners, When me and you done, me done with the pitney. And me nah do.
Somebody said
Me
that for
nah
WhatsApp,
do,
you know?
no, me nah do ill-mannered. Me nah do ill-mannered. But if me
Yeah.
meet you and your child cool, your child is okay, your child
We call
respect.
ill mannered. Some kids just
Nah, no manners.
Just
That's
start
something
outspoken,
the
you know.
bad.
Tristan,
Some
so,
people just
so-
outspoken, you
some
know.
people-
I me get that. I me get that. But
Can you
then
have
there's a
some look up in the way
difference.
we just say
There's
so
a
look at
difference
things?
between outspoken and ill-mannered.
And
Yeah.
You have
rude.
some pitney when none of manners, them none of behavior, them just rotten. And we have to call it what it is. You have some pitney when none of manners. You understand?
Then them broke bad type
And
thing.
they spoil. You get, I mean, no fault of theirs because I owe them grow them. You understand? But if me find
Because
say,
you might have a little bit more, you're a little bit stricter.
and
And
that is
and
it.
this is how you were raised and this is how you raise your
My child,
So when you go
right.
in somebody else's household where you can't say no and them are gonna ask why, you go shock and look around like, what you mean why?
Yeah.
Cause me can't ask why. You know what I mean?
And me understand that, but we have a quick time signal, so let's take the time signal.
Crap makes it so easy. One pill before you link prevent HIV.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is
20 minutes after 9. For me, Tris, if I understand that because sometimes we really do go hard on children because we say we call outspoken nano manners. We do
Yeah.
that. But some outspoken is nano manners. We have to accept that too.
True.
Some of them were outspoken, they're nano manners. And because they don't know better. Nobody no say to them say this is wrong or this is right, or sometimes nobody no show them off a tape what them say. You get me? Because even my son sometimes he will say some things and me have to call him and me have to say, you know,
Hey, boy.
this. Yeah, no, me have to do it. Me have to call him sometimes and say, me and Mala tell adults say, I don't think you're very smart. And me not really think him understand. No, me know say true.
True.
But sometimes you have to call him and you have to say to him, say,
Yeah.
all right, you can't say this out loud. You understand? Sometimes
But you have to teach him not to
me
be
know-
hypocrite too.
Me know Tris, but
Yeah,
then
but
So
yeah.
you just have to explain to
Yeah,
him
so
your
the-
human
Context,
emotions.
time and
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Said nobody
And you
wants
have
to hear that.
And you have to say to him, say, all right, you don't say it that way then.
Mhm.
You understand? Because it
Wisdom is chasing
it
you when
can
you're
come
faster.
off insulting and then people have feelings. And these children sometimes they say because of the kind of things them with them into now
Yeah, they
social
watch,
the
yep.
internet and
Yeah.
these things. Them not get feelings, them not understand it.
Yeah, then think it's
You
too
understand?
emotional and stuff,
Right.
yeah.
Because even sometimes when him answer me have to call him and say,
True, man,
listen.
because some I think them me hear my
Yeah.
stepsister, my stepsister, my sister. I said to my mother,
Yeah.
I say, hey, you're lucky, you know. If
I just
back in
different
the
time,
days,
man.
you know.
Different
I just
yeah.
different time.
So
a different time.
So me understand that you said Tristan, but you have some pitney. They know what they're doing and them do it deliberately. They not know manners. And sometimes when you left them mother or them father, you have to left them too.
Yeah, me
Because you have
understand.
to protect this, you know.
Like if I have a crisis under my brain, because a lot of times that I've seen situations where kids break up families or break up relationships because me can't talk to your pitney out of order. Police
Yeah,
are
for
coming
chung,
knock
you
on the yes, or
Make
something are coming knock on the door or
Make
something.
we open the phone line so
Yeah.
the listeners come in. So you can call us 974-5051, 974-5043, 974-5079, and 618-0352. So the topic tonight call after a breakup, should a person maintain a relationship with their stepchildren?
This person on YouTube say there is no honor for stepfathers. You are like not YouTube, WhatsApp. There is no honor for stepfathers. You are like a king in a next man kingdom.
That's
No.
not true.
I agree
That's
with
not
that.
true. That's not true.
You know, me see something not straight from the topic, but me see something on TikTok the other day similar to that. I'm gonna say, like, I meet a lady, I wanna fall in love, and she have a child. Like, what's so wrong with that?
Exactly.
Why is so wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong with that. And if you love a goose, you take the
yeah,
gander
yeah.
too.
Donald
That be-
Lawrence on YouTube says, from me done with the mother, me done with the kids if it's not mine. Stacy says, I read this earlier. This other person, Lord Jesus, Tristan, people them a ask about you. I break up with my kid's dad and the stepchildren are still in my life. Them love me bad. Ralston Lawrence says, I raised my stepdaughter from she was 2. Her mom and myself parted ways 14 years after. She's now 29 and I have to force her to talk to her biological father. Our bond just never change.
Yeah, whole for
Yeah.
years that we have one call, though.
Caller, good night.
Yeah, blessing.
Hi, night, night.
Good night.
Cham Wagwan.
Hey, I'm here. Are you?
Chief.
Hi.
Marquita.
Hey.
Wagwan. Collegian.
Blessings.
Big up on yourself. Yeah, man. I don't listen to Wagwan, you know. Hear Wagwan, no. Hear my take. Well, it's a 3/4 of my life I've been a stepdad. And then, because most of my baby mother, them, I meet them with children. All right. I never really have no problem with the children, them, because my first baby mother, our two daughter, when we meet her with them, call me daddy. All right. My next baby mother again, when me and her mash up, our daughter was very young. And sometimes she go to school and I me help take care of her. And even if me tell her say right now, them work out properly, because guess what? Even if about a month ago, she did Canada right now. Even a month ago, she sent 28,000 come give me. To show you that the band is still there. Because she said, Pop, me no know no other daddy but you. And my stepchildren, them, they always have manners, so me not really have no problem with them.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Alright.
That's good, Carla.
Thanks
So-
for
Like
that.
that.
Me know say sometime, stepchildren them, some of them not have no manners. But me not really buck up in other side there yet. Me not buck up in none of them yet. Because the whole of my stepchildren, them always have manners, they have respect, them grow good. So me just have a bond with them. So when when them mother left, me still there for them and them still there with me. You see what I say?
All right, one plat.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, so I don't have no problem with that. But me know as you say, as me listen on I say, some of them don't have no manners and well me not really buck up in them one day. So therefore, me not go say nothing bad about them. But me know that some they still and some of them ungrateful too. Because no matter what you do for them, after a while, them still not care about you and them still not have no manners. Yeah, but me not buck up in them type there. Anyway, that's my take. So, I big up me two little people them. Bull, big up yourself up and you place me there, you know. General, big up yourself, you know. All of my people, them, chill on the people, them. Young boy, Stephanie, Rasta, Georgie, Hammer. As a matter of fact, yeah, man, here we go. I can't call all of them here, man. I say,
Everybody.
yeah, whole Jamaica we are listening
Big
to
up
everything.
everybody.
Take big
All
up.
right, one plat. Edrix Gates on YouTube says manners goes both ways. Sometimes the new partner not have no manners also, and the children just react. And that is true because sometimes how you treat the pitney, they might react to that. And then you, because you're the adult, naturally you feel like, say, because you're the adult, them for respect you. But it goes both ways.
And it go back to the same conversation. You're a disciplinarian and you're normally strict. And all of a sudden you come in at this house and you see this little pitney talk back and I answer back. You're going to look on him like, I'm not chat to this pitney, I'm kind full of too much attitude. I'm going to want to go trace him, you know?
She said you trace of it.
But people do it. Just answer. Well,
She said, are you tracing the child?
Give her the look again.
What you think? What you think now? Me go have a conversation.
But you talk
Like-
to the parent, you talk to the other parent.
And
Listen up.
especially, we are going to have healthy conversations. We are going
But
to
you said
talk.
it is important enough for you to talk to the father and say to the father, say, is
So I'm
this
going to just
how-
take it disrespect and just walk
No,
past.
but you're going to say to the
After I
father,
like
say, me notice this. And him going to say to you, say, well, I said the child
but me
stay.
tell you how me stay. Bungler of him, me not lose it. Because me coming at your life college, and you listen to me. I mean, realize, say, you are your pitney. This is the relationship we don't have.
Yeah.
On talk up, I don't go on yourself. Oh, me would left weird on Yes, I come
It's in
keep in
trouble.
the
What
conversation.
what if the child is that way with the dad, but the child is not that way with you? You're okay with that?
That hard. That
If-
hard, Shamar.
No,
Hold on.
meaning say no.
The child
no.
is that way with the dad, but the child is respectful to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because you have some children, children
Because
will
you
push
say me not to
boundaries,
rump.
Me I
Yeah.
tell you, children know, like the other day,
Who
me
for
I talk
ramp
to
with?
my son, and him say, when we did graduation, and the guest speaker said something about children and pushing
Palm
boundaries,
trees.
the pushing of the boundaries. And he came, when he reached home, him said to me, him said, Mommy, I heard when he said children will push your boundaries because they want to test how far them can go with you. And me said to him, say, you going to push boundary with me? And him said, no. Him said, no, him tell me plain and
afraid.
straight. Him not do it because I know you. So
But
knows
him
that
at this age, nah, do it.
me know, but at least even so at this age, him know say him not to do it. So hopefully he'll grow with that for no say
How
don't
he
push
start
him
have
at the
girlfriend and a
boundary.
friend.
Eh?
When he start have girlfriend and myself,
And
yeah.
me no mind because
Mommy, me say me there road with Ashley.
Sorry for
Me
him.
say me there road with
Sorry
Ashley.
for
oh,
Yeah.
certain things I'm understand say him I
Sorry
get
for
older,
that.
I understand say him I go do certain things, but what me glad say him no say I
Yeah.
ain't the one,
Yeah.
nor the two, nor the three. Him understand say certain things him not try to the mother. You understand?
Yeah.
But him auntie them daddy and him will try it with them. May I tell you? He will.
Right.
Because children are going to try go as far as they can go. So me go in a one relationship with somebody. And me have the experience that too. Me they run one child and the child is disrespectful to everybody. And the child never disrespect me.
Because you're not trouble if anything got
And
disrespect
I
you.
not trouble them. Children are going to respect. Children respect certain things.
Yeah, they have sense.
Then trust me, very smart. And them know what them can do with who and what them can do with who.
But
So
I mean, no, me now.
But some reactive too. Some kids
Yeah.
are reactive too. Them feed off of the energy. Because if you're nice to a child, some
yeah,
child
because
never
some
nice
of them
to
that's
you
all
too.
them want to is that. I think we
Yeah.
have a caller. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Trishan. Good night, Collie John.
Blessings.
I'm just a new caller and I was listening and just try to make you know this now. As a fireman, you have to try to understand, so you have to know who you are connected to first in my brethren. Because you can't just see some people just go run in a relationship with them, when they have some old hooligan like me, you not talk about the last time on the program. Remember, some have a program like this before, There's some people just not really necessary to in no connection with it.
True.
So you have to just know, so when you see a princess, you have to know, so you have to check her background and her father background and mother background, so you will know where you get yourself in line with. So if you can't afford to get yourself up one ladder when you're looking at man, the ladder put a broker with you in a chat.
So, Carla, will you maintain a relationship with the stepchildren?
If you're on a stepchildren, as I said before, when you get into that relationship with that person and those children, you have to make sure that you find out the background of this person and the children. If you are going to some relationship, we try to convert some people who done a hooligan and all type of mindset, Well, that's why you take time out to know. And that's a bit we nowadays.
How long would you take? Because children grow and they change, and the child might be quiet now during prep school or primary school, but by the time you reach teenage and reach in a high school, the attitude might be different because you need more attention and all of that. How would you deal with a situation like that? You're going to automatically say you're not the father and you're not taking nobody across the pitney and cut off the mother. You know what I mean?
But
if you meet a princess and you meet her with a young baby, for instance, a 2-year-old child, and you and her go along the way, that little boy don't know you like that, the little girl don't know you like that. So there's a difference when you go around a princess now, we have big enough you to see you and just up in themselves against because they want to push new faces, movement of and wherever it may be. So it's different when you go around a princess or a female where youth, you meet her with it very young. So if you're going to have that youth and try to mold a love in that youth brain, automatically the youth are come up and just love you, bro. When I left and gone, the moment anyway, you see them at the ask time for the youth. How is everything with Jonathan? Him good?
Yeah.
How is school work? Him a go on good? My perform, you're good. Me and the mother now have nothing more.
Yeah.
Because we are in relationship with women when we get 2 youth with and meet her with 2 other daughters before. And I grow them and school them and now them get big and it's like, them not leave me out and me and all my baby mother not deal no more. It's like if I got the yard, not care who wants, she want, deal with it. After just excuse me for my moment and my youth them. I
Right.
just some my thing, but just leave my youth them, bro.
Good
Kind of
father.
end the idea, there's a creator, a creator style. I watch everybody action, to say you're nice and you them not nice, no matter how it want looking at it.
True.
I just, we reach another time or dilemma they yet. That's why we have to check movements and how we think and approach every little thing in our life. Because life is so wide and broad. No one can go around and go on there.
True, true.
So we have to just acknowledge one that black people are the greatest on the face of the earth. The most lovingest people, the most kindest people, the most caringest people. So we just have to just find the root there in a sister. And just know say there with some people where value you and you value them and we work out right. Now just depart and gone 20 years after when you then get big, them are always see and kudos to you no matter what. For you do the thing right. So in a sense, as I say, the relationship before you start to try to find out the background, number one, know your father side or your mother side. So and the youth them and know what them father because if the father them youth they are bad man, them are gonna look energy where you can't judge a youth.
True.
More time, brother man, it's so much to this thing here, ja. I just forward to the them program and I always listen to the them and I want to DJ Lollipop. Wherever one takes that fun become
Pick up yourself.
so you know the Lollipop then that even the man what's his name will come and choose them man to this man. What's his name? Clover J.
Yeah.
Yeah, man Clover J always have it out because I'm not like losing a clash when it comes to the little one-to-one clash. They are matching the match the time. So I say thing, man, I just try to just listen to you people and you always sound that,
Yeah,
Thank
magnificent
you.
and
Respect.
action. So just speak up on yourself, college and the
Alright.
princess, them
Yeah,
just
man.
want all the hard and do the right. Yeah.
Thank
All right,
you.
family.
But remember that part there, when you get in a relationship with a woman, just try and know them background because the woman entangled with some bad boy, because I'm slick and him bossy, And you don't know what want, You have bad blood in him, so you know the whole thing
Yeah.
go. So, bro, we have to just know where and go, where and pull up your brother.
True.
Just do the right thing with your brother. Me you say something not too long, don't cut me yet. Me you say something not too long, which we need to take a stock on that, Boys connect with their mother.
Right.
Daughter connect with them father, not care what.
Right.
So, people try to take that from a different angle and understand the faculty and know it's serious and not joking. So,
Yeah.
big up on yourself and full joy the first program. But they are going to listen to them way.
All right,
I
family.
drive are coming from Mobile. So it's instant.
All right,
Alright.
family.
Someone on WhatsApp said maybe the kids think it's just a random person in their mother's life. I guess I'm talking when you introduce them or when them see the person around. Is the mother or father supposed to let the kids know what's going on? So you might talk about behavior. So, you have to make them know. So this is the person I'm talking to.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
this is this is your stepfather, your stepmother.
Yeah, but you have to
No,
have
but-
that conversation before you even bring me to them presence,
Mhm.
Take time, spoon feed them with it.
No.
Me
I think
You don't feel so?
I think yeah, you have to be careful to the time when you bring somebody new
Yeah, you
around.
can't just meet
Yeah,
somebody
kinda-
else. Can't even
Yeah.
So why if me and start talk and you bring me around your daughter and we no work out.
Yeah.
And you find somebody else and you're not the person.
Yeah,
you
that-
work
yeah.
out. You
Well,
know what I
let me
mean?
ask you a
You have to be
question.
careful.
When do you decide that you are a step parent? As soon as you
That's a
start
good
dating,
question.
automatically become a step parent. So
No,
even
but
No.
but that is what me I say. So even introducing them to say, all right, this is your stepmother. Me not think I saw it go. Me think we date and then after a while, you
Yeah.
understand,
And
based
you
on
have
how
that
the relationship.
uncomfortable
because
conversation.
even before me say, even before it get there, so me have to see you as a father figure to my child before me can say you're a stepfather. You
Yeah,
understand?
but-
'Cause you can't always be my boyfriend, but a stepfather is a whole different thing.
Yeah, but
Right.
you have you can't just pop up no man or woman
No,
for the
but
kids.
naturally, the child I go see you. You understand? Because me and you date. Me and you date, right? And then when it start get serious now, me introduce her to my child. Cause you not go just know me pitney on day one. You understand? And then now me I go watch how you are
With
Why?
your
my
child.
child.
I my friend the
before
kids
me.
still will start get serious.
Okay.
No, yeah, but you're not gonna just
Yeah,
Me
no,
go have
me
the
no want
conversation,
listen.
you know, but I just win.
but
Yeah,
but me
until we
me
sure.
not gonna just look for you
and me I
say,
go allow
oh,
you also to invite me in. Me not go force me.
Yeah,
with
me no,
you
I don't want to.
neither.
Yeah,
me no like-
nowadays
me
people
no like
I
that.
feel like say as they see you, them a step my
No,
car.
me love.
yeah. Just because as they have sex and they.
No, and having sex don't have nothing
No,
to do
but,
with my child or your
exactly,
child. Because we can have sex and we can good this week and next week we're not good.
And people,
So
people crazy. You can't just bring anybody around your kids.
And
right.
it's also not healthy for your child to see so many different
Different
faces.
people, yeah.
I
That's
say
not okay.
it takes time. We are date, you know, nobody feel like because we are date or we go on one date and two date your stepfather because that don't make you a stepfather.
Yeah.
You understand?
But
Me
if
have
you
to see that
but
in a year and then me say, all right, me see the man and not look too bad. You know, based on how your progress.
but
me
a
can
whole for
say,
them woman and not once him buy some snack in his stepfather, you know.
no,
I tell you something.
I'm done. I'm
Call
done.
him daddy.
I'm done.
No, for true. Like me see whole heap of people who have kids and stuff like that. Like once them see man start buy 2 snacks to junior,
You know, I
I them a stepfather do it.
used to talk to this girl where she had a daughter, and you know she usually asks me like, you know, me can bring her, and me would tell her no, because me never feel like me did ready for be a part of that child's life as yet.
Yeah, did stepfather.
No, I never stepfather. Cause me never ready. Me never feel like me did mentally
So
ready.
you could have been a
Yeah.
stepfather.
Yeah,
Hey.
could have, but
Hey.
I was
She did,
not.
oh gosh, she probably that.
Hey.
But even that, that's like
But
a
maybe
next
she
thing
see
to it,
something
you know.
good in a year now. That's
can't she
why
say come
she
from good
want-
home?
Yeah, you know.
She a try stuck your little father upon if their
Yeah.
father good enough did
Hey, you
it.
know, said she said, you know better than lollipop.
Sorry.
You know you don't, and it is not a compliment.
But
Because
that is a thing too, you know.
No, but
Shab.
But it's true.
It is a thing.
No, the lady go look on this guy and
You
say,
know how
all
much
right,
woman with
me see
pitney.
myself with you.
Listen.
Yeah,
Trisha, lollipop
You
is
know
not
how much
here.
listen to me. Is the truth.
I true though.
You know how much woman me see with pitney and then use the pitney for try catch the man.
And me not say not happen because people do it.
And then I try say, oh, you know me not me nearly say sick woman officer a while ago.
people
But
do
yeah,
it for real.
me see
People
it
do
a
it.
lot. You
Because
hear me I
one
tell you?
man, him meet a girl and she's a young professional. She not have no children, nothing. So him know him have him 2 kids. No, and him naturally like when him want do him force the children them in our life because him want at night time when him want go out, him have a babysitter.
See?
Yeah,
People are date
So
with
him quickly
conditions
start
and
say- him quickly start say yeah stepmother because him want a babysitter. You understand?
officer stay with little them until me go out
Yeah,
and come
come
back.
on.
Stand around for them with people
Yeah,
with junior.
right.
But look
Little.
look at the
But not
angle
it.
that he spoke about too when he say he wasn't mentally ready to be a step parent. I feel like that's also a next thing because
Of
we cannot
course.
go through and we're not upon the same
But
page.
let me ask you a question.
How long we have to lock in for you feel ready?
But that is
No,
it.
but
You
if
know
me
what
love,
I'm saying?
if me not love you enough, me have to love you enough for one there.
No,
No,
but no,
no,
and
you
even-
know what you're saying? If you meet somebody and them say them have a child, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Me don't think say a year into you can say to me say me not mentally ready because you meet me knowing I have a child.
But me
Yeah.
meet you for date, me never meet you for come be no
But
mother.
if you hear say me have a pitney Tristan,
Tristan.
naturally you and you know
Well,
say me
I
have
Me
a
understand,
child,
but the
you know.
pitney
It's
must
supposed
have a
to be
mother
deal-
before or
it's
have a
supposed to
father
be-
before.
No, it's supposed to be a deal breaker, Tristan.
So
because
one
if you
three
hear-
people and we make him.
But Tristan, me and you there.
So
Hold on. Let me try. Let me try if you understand what you're
yeah,
saying.
what to your mother and father?
Go on again.
Me I say to you, say,
Yeah.
all right, you meet me, you know say me have my
Right.
child, right? And the moment you know say
Right.
me have a child, you supposed to have it in your end to say, all right, do I want to go any further with this? Because
No, but you don't must
sometime
know.
down the road, you must know. You can't look on
No.
your
Shamara, you
Oh.
want to take it
Say
from
him
the
to say if
angle
you want,
say-
he never say he want break up, he just say he not ready.
That is
Shamara,
A
but you are
stepdad.
here, but
about
can't look
you
on me a
being
year.
intentional. Cause means that if you
So,
go
all
date,
right.
you know
So what?
say-
Okay.
Yeah,
So
let's
what
say
does
you know,
year
say have a
after-
picnic, you have to know what that
A
come
year after you
with.
can't
All
come
right.
to me and say you're not
You're not
mentally
bad, but when
ready.
you know somebody have a
No,
picnic.
Well,
Tristan.
let me ask. What does being a step parent entails?
Again, you have to
Yeah,
be mentally
yeah,
prepared.
outside that
Outright
mental
parent,
preparation.
like-
But you have to be ready to be a parent.
Yeah.
Remember, you are a second
But me
parent.
I ask you now. All right.
Why for the father would I
two
do?
people will make the pitney.
You know, matter
a lot of time, you know,
But-
two
but-
people out of the
but
the
I-
a lot of
you are
time people
there
have their
now.
mother and they have their
And
father.
that is fine,
Yeah,
but you
but-
are there, Tristan.
You have to look on the
there.
facts that sometimes they don't have them father neither.
Yeah,
Right.
but if is an absentee parent, that's
That's
different.
different.
No,
Me
but
get what
in
you
any
say.
case,
So, but
you
a
have
lot
to
of
date
times
somebody with a
these women,
child.
depending them have their father,
And that is
and
fine,
them a
Tristan.
try
But if you are going to
replace
date
with
me,
a new man.
me come with my child, right? Me and my child. You are going to date me. You know some have my pitney. Don't sit in a relationship with me and then a year later you're going to tell me you're not mentally
You
prepared
still
to
up
meet
on
my
a year.
child.
Or you just
Shamara.
get up and say year.
That's
so.
a-
No,
Alright.
but you
Can't
say
me never
1 year
say-
Me not gonna
after.
say
Me?
me
What
not
you
meant, no,
say?
you never
Me
said
didn't say
that.
that.
You
What
never
you
said a
say?
year.
No, but in all fairness, you know, when you put a year upon it, if you please from your start date the woman, you must start put yourself in the mind frame to say, all right, then she have a pitney.
It just shows
At
that
some
everybody-
point,
But
you're
okay,
gonna
all right.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
I mean,
she
me
have a
still-
pitney. What kind of big change that I got to
what
put
you
the
say?
relate? May I ask? No, may I ask you?
Big change.
Like, may I ask you? Like, what? Yeah, okay. She have a kid, fine. Me just know, say, all right then. You know,
Yeah,
probably
but-
as free out for do what you want to because
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
have a child.
Yeah,
fine.
you have
But
to
when the
understand. So
relationship is
you have to take up
progressing,
the responsibility
yes.
now.
Yes, even for meeting the child from
Yeah.
you have to put, even though it's not gonna happen immediately, you have to have it in your head. This man has a child. Eventually, I'm going to meet this child. And these are also conversations you have to have with the man.
And
now, 'cause you have to say to him, say,
it different for a man than a woman, you know.
True.
You see, because the man
you
have
are
to
say-
take up the
and me, I
responsibility
tell you,
of
say, for a
taking
man,
care
the
of
man
you
a
and
go-
your child.
Right. And the man may even want you meet him child quicker than the woman may want the man
Right.
meet her pitney. So you are date the man and you see the man and the man have him pitney. If you know say mentally you not there, so if you go be a stepmother, walk away.
You know why probably
And you not have to
always
walk
come up
away
with all
either,
of
you
this
know.
up here.
You
But
you
you-
can
but
you
when
can
them
you
inna them
can
brain.
develop into it. You can take your time and ease yourself into it.
Yeah, but
you know,
me
just
feel
jump
say,
into it.
I
So
feel say even after me I go say a year. Me I go put that as it.
You just
A
love the year
yeah,
thingy, man.
Because me and you cannot date for 1 year. You go tell me, boy, you're not mentally prepared.
Listen,
Crazy.
we cannot
No,
date for a year and me see the kids are we are do this, but the pitney have a mother already. We do certain things and responsibility that
No,
we do
me
certain
hear
things.
that, Tristan.
Like once over a period of time, we automatically grow one little piece of bond and we
what me I
start
say,
do
it's fine.
bonus mom things. When you
Right.
go in a people's life and I go and like say, okay, because me there with your father now, me want to do certain little things and then something. Pitney we eat here because me have mother already. Where you go with
but
enough
Tristan,
self?
when me think you not understand what me I say. What me I say is a year into the relationship, you can't say to me you're not mentally prepared to meet my
But
child.
meet-
Meeting my child.
Oh, no, sir, me,
but,
that's
but
a
1
meeting
year
with
is,
child.
is a lot still, you know.
Me know, but a
Meet-
year into the relationship, you can't say to me, say you're not prepared to meet
I
my
never
child.
1 year, me say
Also,
still.
what me
so.
know for
But
a
that
fact-
means that we have to just know so we are date exclusively and we sure we're there in a relationship,
because
right?
a year you're
Before.
supposed to
Because you
meet
can't
my
in a
child.
situationship and I say, because people in a situationship for long.
Yeah.
So
know
we
what?
can't in a some
1 year we a
situationship.
date.
Don't push your
Me see
pitney
people
for me.
that-
Madman.
Don't push
I
your
don't want
pitney
nobody
for
pushing
me.
up in the palm. I
I
not
don't
say
know
that.
if me like you yet.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I agree.
That
that's
is
why
a
I say
turn
that.
off.
And that is why I say a year. But you see,
Wait,
even
I
such a
missed
son, a lot of men.
Don't push your pitney palm if me don't know if me like it yet.
Okay.
A lot
yeah.
of men also, you see,
It's a
them are going
quote.
to look on it for say, people are going to fall in love with you too. You're in a relationship with somebody with a child. Them are going to fall in love with you based on how you treat them pitney.
That's true.
May I tell you? If you treat them pitney good, them are going to love you.
Listen, if me love,
Automatically.
I love who I'm with, so I automatically have to
Right.
love the kids. Then.
So
you
you see, even
understand?
you were saying,
But
the bonus mom thing, if you call the man and you say, all right, today I'm a day off, make me and little Tommy, I say, Johnny.
Junior.
Junior,
Yeah, make me and Junior go down to the games room, go chill. That man is going to be so appreciative.
No, but
and
may I ask you a
understanding say
question
Junior
now?
have a mother.
you
But
all
not
on
no
you know.
wrong if you do that.
But me now got no fast. I gotta say, ask Junior mother.
Yeah.
If
me
she
go do
all
that.
right
Yes.
with me and Junior,
Cause
I
you know
go
what
down
you're
there so.
saying?
Cause me no want
Listen,
no girl.
that's a
Go
bag
call me
No,
and tell me
sir.
say.
No.
Understand
That's too much
no,
bag
no,
of
no,
bag.
understand what
Oh,
she
you
saying.
I'm sorry.
But
If-
You see when you come out to people and
No.
them kids.
No,
Fred.
Me
no,
understand
no,
what
no,
you're
no,
saying,
no,
and
no,
Fred.
no.
Get your
Me not
Fred.
believe in
And as a
that. Me not
mother-
believe in that.
Me have to
Me
do
not
that.
believe in that. If
No.
if me are the stepfather
Yeah.
and
We're not talking about what list daddy and
oh,
something.
what
you
if
know.
your father
If I- if-
involves just
Yeah,
the same.
man. We're
But
not.
so,
Yeah. We not talk. If a whole is daddy not have no say, not talk.
If me and the mother attack and the father involved, and me and the mother attack and the youth one go about, I'm not supposed to tell her to call it.
It depends on
No,
what
Baba is
Baba
not
such
such.
the
No,
relation.
no.
Me a go Baba
No.
and he's
Power
my stepson.
I know. However,
No,
hold on.
I agree with Colin.
No,
Me
Shamara.
agree.
But
I feel
what
like me need
if?
to ask the
No.
father for bring him
What
to Baba.
if
I agree.
the barber thing? That's bonding time for the man and him son.
Yeah, him can do it next 2 weeks.
No, you have to come down.
No.
You have to come all the way
Then,
down.
me I go band with my stepson then.
I agree with Collision.
Go play football with him out the door.
No, but I see
The barber thing, this is our
What
thing.
if them use the same barber? What if him and
All them the kind of no.
No,
Men when they come on to barber,
Yes,
that's
especially-
different. No,
especially
you know how man
places
going in a barber shop. You know what kind of, first of all, you go carry my picnic at barber and then the barber then the day I know so, but wait. No, chief, stop it in this. So
step parents.
no, but I would
You
that.
also have to look
Go
at
have
what
your own
stage
picnic
of
and
the-
carry him go
what
barber. We
stage
not
of
do
the
that with my
relationship.
picnic. I'm
Tristan,
sorry.
no. What if me and
Consent.
No,
That's
alright,
a no.
Tristan, all right, here what? What if him
Me
and
nah
the
do
woman
that.
married? What if him and the woman married, you know?
Yeah.
Them married. You said to me, say, him can't carry the picnic go barber.
Me not
because
say marriage
my
different.
father.
But what that
You would
hold
have
on, you
lucky
know,
long time.
even if they're
No,
married,
you can't
what
carry the
if?
picnic go barber.
Listen to me. There is something called boundaries. I'm saying in
What
the
if my
instance
father?
I'm saying in the instance where this is our thing. And me and you got barber weekend time. Like, this is our thing. Oh, you are going to get up and take your pot to your brain and just jump in on our thing. And this me
feel
use a
like
little
you're imping for
barbership
your
time.
personal
But yeah, then we do
time.
use a little
Yeah.
barbership time
No.
for me ask her what going on
Do something
school.
else.
And for do some little
Do
something.
something else.
But Tristan, no, Ewa, what if it is a case where these people have shared custody, right? And this a mommy week and the people
Yeah.
want to go baba. You tell me say,
Him have
if
to
you
go
go back
ca-
to him father with him ear look like wolf?
Or say to your
Because-
father, I'm not saying no
You
lie.
don't need to
Say
say
it to
nothing
him.
to you and my
you're a
week.
child too.
When you have the child, you do what you want.
So what's the
with
difference if the
child.
mother can go barber?
Yeah.
Listen to me, man. If that is their
Because
thing,
the
I
difference is
understand
that it's
how
not
men.
all time.
I don't know. I understand how men and the whole barber thing with them son, how
Yeah.
them take that very personal. Like men
But
taking them son to
we
the
have
barber.
to also
power next
understand
level.
that me and the mother are, let's just say me and the
Me
mother
understand.
break apart.
Yeah.
So me not go always have the access to him like, you know,
Yeah.
would I want when time we did together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If one day him forgot barber, me can't carry him.
Yeah,
And him
that
has a
is
stepfather.
different. You can't, that's how we have
No,
to
but I see
co-parent
him
and have a
thing.
conversation.
I have to tell you.
Me not have to tell
Yeah.
you. Me not have to tell you. If
The
it's
man
my
want
week
got-
with the child and the child want trim, me I go carry the picnic go barber. The-
Wanna
you go
see what
have
me
him all
show
the
You
you?
see
time.
what me I got have
Yeah,
a no, you see what me I got have a problem.
Answer this, right?
You see what me I got have a
We
problem
have to have a
with.
conversation.
We no have no own thing we want to do. Like, you know, say like every weekend you want your daughter go salon. Same
Yeah.
thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
That's your personal thing with your child. And thing we want to do. Like, you know, say like every weekend you want your daughter personal thing with your child. You wouldn't feel how you say next
No,
day.
Goes back.
No.
Everybody
I'm just
No.
talking about
Me
certain
not look funny like
activities,
that.
like
No,
certain things
but
going on say you and
Life
the
not
child.
end. They can do it another time.
And a life not end, but people have feelings, especially
Yeah,
them little
but-
picnic.
Listen, them just-
And then especially
If
for the
woman
fact
never
that
get
this is
upset over
somebody
that,
else.
him just petty.
Me not
Mm-mm.
me
Give me a feeling, boss.
feel worry about that.
nothing that is a problem because as me I say it is a form of showing say you can take care of my child.
Yeah,
Alright.
I
And me
understand
can take
that.
care of your
Lance
child too
on-
as well.
So on WhatsApp say no other man is taking my child to the barber. Absolutely not.
You see?
DJ Collision, that's total
serious.
violation. Me not
No,
see
me not
violation.
see me not see it as
Me not see
violation.
violation.
Men taking their sons, especially to the
violation.
barber.
Well, you see, probably
on
because me
different
grow
level.
with my me not gonna say stepfather because
Your
step on
father.
something where you step on.
Yeah.
Me never step on no man. You know what I mean? But me never grow with my biological father and my stepfather is that can me God.
But that different.
So that me I
Different
say,
'cause you already
so me I
that-
go
that
see it that
different.
way
That
there.
way
Yeah.
Me I go see it
Yeah.
that way there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, maybe
And because That's your dad.
And
That's
yeah.
actually your dad. So that difference.
Me feel like say if the child is with his mother, the child want trim, the stepfather is willing to take him to the barber, make him carry him. If you're gonna grow back, him father
if
call the father and say, yo,
if the mother
carry Junior to the barber, you good with that because he really want trim and him go.
You understand? They set some bad precedents. You understand? You set a bad precedent.
If you go see so then Tris, you come with them as the mother.
Yeah.
Then come with them.
Yeah, but you can go. But me not feel like
me will go.
If my pitney
but me just know what.
If me and you have
we pay
shared
father.
custody, right? Let us say the child live with him father, and the child come spend weekend with me. Why everything me have to call you for ask you say if my man can do it, the pitney, my husband.
And not everything you gonna call, but at the end of the day, there are just certain things where people use as bonding time.
And then how is that a bad precedent? How she said to a bad
precedent? I have to be calling you for everything.
It's not have to be calling. It's about respecting.
I feel like say,
I respect you all the way.
I feel like it differs with the situation. Cause what if it's a case where you live on the grill?
Oh, that different, man.
That different. You know what I mean?
Me talk about a father when no say every week or every other week in go barber shop with his son.
Then why him never go barber shop with him before him send up the pitney? Why you just send up the child then with Wally?
You know, say you then kind of woman there, no?
Wow.
We're gonna say why you just send up a pitney and you not trim?
If it is such a big deal for you, why you never trim him?
But suppose he not really look like he want trim, but because collision are going, I say, oh, you know, I'm gonna go get a little bad line up.
Me not see nothing wrong with it. Me not see nothing wrong with it.
father go do that.
Me not see nothing wrong with it.
Can't have his father not there.
All the father need to look on it is my son has a good second dad.
Right.
I saw you have to look on it.
How many fathers out there you know okay with sharing them son with a next man?
Well, me don't know because me carry my son go barber if him father can carry him go barber.
But that are you have a different situation.
Me don't know, but for me, looking as a parent, me not see it as a big deal.
Oh, still, can I stick up in 1 minute? Like when Tristan said earlier, what makes you a step parent, and then while ago when you say you want the child look on it as
not
you have
the child, the father.
The father look on it if you say you have a good second dad.
Him pitney have a good second dad.
It just now go.
All right,
It is a second dad
term
dad.
there. Because if, as I say, you have the child has a mother, the child has a father, the father did it. Yes, they may not be in a relationship, but the father or the mother is present, right? Second dad.
Tris, Stacey say if you come down.
Like, me don't know. What if, I guess, as me say, it goes back to what I say, what makes you a step parent? Because why, I don't know, you feel comfortable say, yeah, man, I'm one ex-mother, so.
Yeah, but children have bonus parents.
You have bonus parents after a while.
I'm not wrong with that. You understand what I say? And me understand say my stepchild lives with his mother, right? So me know say certain things. I mean, me not think should I have a problem if me do certain things. She's fine with it. You understand? Cause we get to the space if me do nothing, I no problem. But me still understand say he have a mother. But in any case, you appreciate the fact that my child have somebody else where him can talk to, somebody else where the way him can lean upon, somebody else where the way can do certain things for him.
Imagine, let's say your son about 16, right? And him go over him stepmom house. You don't call it stepmom, right?
Yeah, because if him father have a new woman, yeah.
No, as in go over him your stepson now, mother. Your husband ex house. So can you know them close and whatever? And him go over there. And the other child and him decide to them go pierce their ears, but him get the okay from she. And him come over and say, no, but because I allow him to do it.
But me, you know, say me only say nothing to she. You know why I only say nothing to she?
Man
because
16.
I'm 16. You understand what I say? At 16-year-old, him supposed to know right from where mother would be okay with. Because if she said to her child, say, go and go pierce your ears, right? And him know if you call me and say, mommy XYZ, him at 16 years old.
Oh, so you're not going to vex the one?
No, me can't vex that. I'm going to look on him because him at 16.
Okay.
You understand? If him at 13 and him go there and she make him do it, no, then me I go say, but why you allow a 13-year-old to do that? Because him at 13. But
suppose she see it okay when fair son did go do it.
And that is fine, but me I say at 13.
Different parenting
me I go
styles.
look on her and say to her, say, your name for making do it because him at 13.
Right.
But at 16-year-old, him big enough. Because 16-year-old, they in a grade 11 about to leave school. You understand what I say? So it's different. But Me personally, me understand what you say with boundaries, cause certain things me still now go do. You get what me I say? But for me, if my child, for example, me and him father, God forbid, break up and him go him father and him stepmother then have another child and she say, come here to on the go baba. Me nah go cuss. Me nah go cuss. And me no feel say if him dey run him father and him father have another. Once she not ill treat my child, him not for call me and say, can she do this? Or once she not hurt my child, it's okay.
Maybe if I call my pitney here, call and ask.
So if she don't call me child, see her rather she said, I'm putting a raggedy Tristan.
Call and ask if you call my pitney here. Sorry.
I think when it fresh, it different from
Yeah.
over the years.
Like over
Yeah.
Right.
Like after a while, I'm say that I
Yeah.
realize say you mean
Yeah,
him good
yeah.
and you're here to stay.
Right.
When
Then
it
we
fresh,
we're
it
good.
different.
Jesus God. All right, so Edric's Gate says if people are uncomfortable with a step parent in the life of their child and uncomfortable with barber, comb ear, etc., they should be more careful or deliberate before getting babies.
I
That's
don't
why
think
I don't have any,
me not
sir.
think say so straight. You know so straight, cause you can't know what go happen in the
You
future.
can't know.
So yeah.
But I think we
Because
out
things
of
happen
time.
and then relationship go, you know, people
Yeah.
go them other ways, they separate ways.
I think we're completely out of time. It's
Oh my
It
God.
was a great discussion.
It was.
I liked
It
it.
was. So
We didn't do a lot about shouting this week.
No.
Lord God. So until next week, I'm Shamara Preston.
I'm Tristan Wilson.
I'm Markelia.
And I'm DJ Collision. See you next week.